very first time I laid my eyes on you, girl, my heart is full of you. But I know now that I'm way down on. For the very first time I laid my eyes on you, girl, my heart is full of you. But I know now that I'm way down on your line. But the waiting spirit is mine. Don't treat me like her, puppet on your strings. Cause I know how to do my thing, girl. Don't talk to me, see if you think I'm down. I wanna know when it's gonna come. See, girl, I don't wanna wait. My booty burigana mana ibaba una makani shiraga simipino ona simipino simipino my burigana mana ibaba una makani shiraga simipino ona simipino simipino. Baba, Baribano. Baba, no kuchera sikoma kuru chama. Amaya ota na mulio. Ndo baba tikem mugoma mwe. Seja mulosi hapa kisigare. Nika isatiaro wale yudu. Amaya baba shandu bana baba itamburu. And I will these days not in home. Baba wazira usema kuona ima mkoma mwenye nyama sigani samu zaidi. Ma problem ese tisambi. Kwa vile mkoma mwenye pate ni hapa cheka nyama ndio alama ucheka pate ni hapa ndio alama ucheka sigani sheta mwana mwe simimina na sheta ndio bashika ndio batana kuimba. Am I shaking Shekana mana Dibaba Wana makani sheraga Simipino Wana simipino Simipino Am I shaking Shekana mana Dibaba Wana makani sheraga Simipino Wana simipino Simipino. Bueno, baba cheka nyama yao. Iwe ndo kwanza msiesi. Iwe kukuala. Iwe ndo kwanza pala kwa holiday. Sunu sese na sunu masiasi mimino. Simimina ngaba manya ndo vanota mambo. Sese hika humba suna spontiani. Anoda zakada imujenga mundu. Agabasheza mazi monya tu. Ngwano sumutsa babasi bibinu. Ndo wasika ndo bafudza wachi. Chaiti ya uma ndo bwana za mbinu. Chitima kwe tiende kwa gaina wangu. Chitima kwe tiende kwa gaina wangu. And there you go.
Thank you very much. Ndinotanga kutenda vakuru vedu vatutsika. Mai Chingonzo, our board member, thank you very much for gracing this occasion. Na Baba Chingonzo, Baba wangu, thank you very much. Our other board member, Mr. Shepherd Somondo, thank you very much, sir, for gracing this very important occasion on the calendar of NetOne. My Chief Executive Officer, Mr. Mtandiro, thank you very much for being here. Other distinguished guests, Tinababa Chigwamba, our Principal Director in the Ministry, thank you very much for being here, sir. Na Amai Chigwamba, maita zvenyu maamane kutitsikao, vamwe maboard members enu, vanamai mulovane, vari munzira, vari kuuya, everyone else who's here, all protocol observed. I think it's easier to put it that way. Thank you very much. Mine is a very simple task, apparently. It's just to welcome you all. This is a very important occasion on the calendar of NetOne. We are turning 20. I'll not say much about where we have come from, where we are, and in which direction we are going. That is the preserve of my CEO. Without wasting much of your time, let me introduce you to our very good MC. Mkoma Dube, very, he's right here with us. You all know him. Please give him a round of applause.
For lack of anything better to say, it is an actual inquiry into your evening. In essence, what they meant was, is it a good evening? Now, I think all of you will agree with me that that's a rather long statement to be saying. So they cut it short and they just say good evening. Funny enough, it warrants a similar response. So if I say good evening, you say good evening back. If I say good morning, depending on the time of day, you respond likewise. Comprende? Are we together? Can we just go through one practical? Good evening. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Wow, you are all A-grade students. Please give yourselves a round of applause. Right. As has been alluded to, I am your director of ceremonies. Can I correct that? We since also graduated, everybody is now calling themselves marketing executives. Some are calling themselves CFOs, COOs. We have also upgraded. We're now called directors of ceremonies. So I'm your director of ceremony for tonight. The name is Velile Dube. And if this was a flight, I'll be your pilot. However, as your pilot, this is a little weird pilot that you have in front of you. He, instead of focusing on the plane and what's happening in front, he needs you to help him to fly the plane. How so? I want to see smiles. If you can't smile, it's okay. Just show me teeth. That's fine. It's good enough. Because when you show me teeth, you give me the impression that whatever I'm doing up front is okay, and this plane will land very soon. All right, we're in agreement, right? Just a few housekeeping issues. Please, can we keep our phones on silent? Number one. Number two, I think we are all familiar with the toilet speech at a very important prize-giving ceremony. And his closing remarks went something like this. The best years of my life were spent in the arms of another man's wife. I'll repeat that. The best years of my life were spent in the arms of another man's wife. Naturally, just like the way everybody's looking at me, the people looked at him. Everybody was shocked, saying, "What on earth is this man saying?" And he closed it off and said, "It was my mother." So, a brave man took the same joke. He's having dinner with his wife and family friends, and he decides to try and crack that joke. And he says, the best years of my life were spent in the arms of another man's wife. Unfortunately, he forgot the second part. And he woke up in the ICU unit. The wife had spilled hot water on him. Moral of the story, don't copy if you can't paste. There'll be a lot of wise words that will be said tonight, and as such, I'm disclaiming, if you cannot paste, do not copy. Right. Can I solicit a round of applause?
As you can see, it looks like tonight it's a Dube thing. because my name is Elma Dube, and the director of ceremonies is Velile Dube. Not that we are related, no, we're not related, but I think the Dubes are just a wonder. Okay, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, as the director of ceremonies has said, I am the zone leader for Bulawayo and Matebeleland. NetOne has disintegrated and they've decentralized operations, and we have 5 zones, and by the grace of God, I am heading Bulawayo and Matebeleland. And I'd like to take this opportunity to welcome you all, and we feel very much honored to have all various stakeholders under one roof. It's you guys who have made NetOne be what it is today. As they have said that today, we are celebrating 20 years of connectivity, 2 decades. But the faces that I'm looking at the moment, they're not in any celebratory mood. I don't know what's going on. Are you with us? Okay, as we all know that the road hasn't been very easy. We were going through a learning curve, but I'm not going to say much because the CEO will come on at the end of the program or during the program. But what I can say is that as Matebeleland, we feel very honored by the board and by the senior management for making Zone 2 the launchpad of the new NetOne. You are going to see a lot of differences in how we're doing things. You're going to see a lot of products that are going to come up, that are going to launch as a company. Because we realize that if you snooze, you lose. In as much as we were the first company to do mobile telecommunications, but I feel very ashamed to say we are not where we are supposed to be. But I can say that the giant has awoken. From now going forward, you are going to see a brand spanking new NetOne. So I welcome you here, enjoy. This is your night. We are celebrating together because we know that together we can. And for us to be here is because of you. Enjoy your evening, thank you.
Right. I gather we can stand it for a bit. I will not take too much of your time. I'll let
people that I know. Thank you to the board, thank you to our acting CEO. Elma has spoken quite a lot about what we are doing today. We are launching 20 years of being in Zimbabwe. We're the first mobile company to launch in Zimbabwe. We look at it as very transformational. We have been transforming the lives of our consumers, of our customers for the past 20 years. Somebody asked me and said, so what's in store for us? Because it's now 20 years. There is a lot in store for us because this is a launch pad. You're going to see quite a lot. I'm very excited about something that you will see in the month of May. So every single thing that we are executing and deploying from now on is really celebratory. We are going to be celebrating 20 years by launching exciting promotions, exciting packages, exciting activations, road shows. We will be celebrating with our consumers and thanking them for being with us for the past 20 years. I don't really want to say much. I'm going to play a video and I would like to request that you pay attention. It's 10 minutes. I'm sure you'll be able to pay attention to it because you know attention spans can be very, very minimal, can be very limited. But I'm hoping that you'll be able to pay attention to this and you get to understand what we're trying to do today.
And every place, if you've got news to tell, it's an easy call.
Welcome to NetOne, as we tell a tale of an institution pregnant with amazing history. It's been 2 decades on the clock now, and as articulated by Acting Chief Executive Officer Mr. Brian Tandiro and Executive Marketing Mrs. Juliet Ziswa, it's a moment of reflection as we sit down and tell our story.
Thank you, John. As you know, the network started in 1996 with 500 lines. Then it was a big thing. We are in the process right now of getting an enhanced platform that will dwell with all the problems that we've witnessed in the past. We are also privileged to have the opportunity to provide service to government departments, to Zimra, Zinara, just to name a few, and also to make sure that the people that are in the urban areas are able to send money to rural areas and vice versa. We are also looking at our farmers, wherever they are, that they must also benefit from this platform. We are looking at small-scale farmers. We are looking at the informal sector. But most importantly, we are saying that we've got youth that must also benefit from these technologies that we're introducing. So you will see that we'll become very aggressive in inviting youth, in participating with them to see how we can, or how they can launch themselves in business as entrepreneurs utilizing our platform.
The lady in the office we are entering now has got energy. Lots of it, I tell you. Executive marketing, Miss Juliet Siswa.
Come in.
Juliet,
Hi, Mom.
thank you very much for talking to us, Juliet. Juliet, 2016, a very historic year on the calendar of NetOne. The organization is 10-20. And from the way I understand, over the years, NetOne has been unleashing many products, most of them tailor-made for the ordinary citizens in Zimbabwe. Please tell us about some of these products which have been available on the market over the past 2 decades.
John, yes, 2016 is definitely a historic year for NetOne. Just a reminder to people, NetOne is all about offering seamless solutions to our consumers. So it's really about transforming their lives. It's not just about a mobile phone, but it's actually about transforming the way they live their lives. The biggest offering that we've got right now is our prepaid offering. Prepaid core offering is our EasyCore brand. The EasyCore brand is one of the biggest brands in this market, as it is affordable. We talk about EasyCore, Izaneni, and we also talk about the mother brand that talks about the one, the only, because NetOne offers the most in this market. EasyCore has got the most popular dollar a day. We are aware that our consumers are suffering right now in the current economic conditions. And as NetOne, because we understand the needs of our consumers and our customers, we have come up with dollar a day as an offering for our consumers, which is very, very popular. We also have got what we call the postpaid, which is really the contract line. We've got the contract line for the individuals, and we've got one platinum for the corporates. And this offers value for their money, because when we were able to come up with what we call a closed user group, and then people are able, in a corporate, to be able to call each other at a value for money rate. So that's a fantastic product again that we came up with. And we obviously also have almost like a middle of the road, because we offer a portfolio of brands to our consumers. We've got a brand that we call Relax, which is really a hybrid of contract and prepaid. And what it does is it gives the customer that freedom to only spend what they want to spend. And I'm going to move on to our broadband, which is the most reliable in this country. With our broadband, we've got our 4G, and we've also innovated and come up with our data bundles reappear. I'm sure you've seen them. We also have our data bundles reloaded, where we really are looking at giving value to our consumers, because we know that our consumers now use quite a lot of the over-the-top executions. We know that they use a lot of WhatsApp. We also know that they're almost always on Facebook. So we are out to offer innovative, very creative, but very relevant offerings to our consumers. I will not forget to talk about the value-added services. We've got our SMS, we've got our One Weather, we've got our vehicle tracking. We've got quite a lot of value-added services as well that we've given out into the market. And the final one, which is one of my most favorite brands, is actually One Wallet. And One Wallet is part of it's mobile financial services, where consumers are able to transact on One Wallet. They can actually buy airtime, they can top up their airtime, and they can also send money to their loved ones. So we have really been offering quite a lot. And I have to say, we say that we are the one, the only, and we talk about the world in one, because you're aware that it's now about the Internet of Things that we're talking about. People are revolving around technology, and as NetOne, we are also making sure that we are in their lives all the time.
Yes, Juliet, talking about the products that you have just alluded to, you talked about...
It is not necessary. Where is my director of ceremonies? But I'm sure you've heard for yourself. And I mean, in Shona, they say anenzele anzwa. So thank you very much.
You know, at NetOne, they say the world in one. At NetOne, you are number one. At NetOne, interestingly, I would love for you to clap for yourselves. Why? Because this region, apparently, you know, when I was listening to you,
Decades of connecting the world. Hey! Salute! One is the menu that offers you the most. Again, unlimited calls, unlimited one with dollar a day. Let's go!
multiple social media bangles.
One wallet, the easiest mobile money service ever. Get easy access with voice and data roaming.
Staying in touch while it's out of Zimbabwe is now easier with NetOne roaming. The one with the fastest 4G broadband coverage. One platinum, the only package. The one, the only, widest coverage, lowest tariffs, building social media.
What's up, Facebook? Twitter. What's up, NetOne! 20 years, 2 decades, connecting the world!
I've got a team of able men and women to advise me, to mentor me and my team. I also like to call upon Mr. Seo. I've got good reasons for calling him to come forward as well. You want to make sure that you get the time to take and then you can negotiate. But can we all please give a round of applause to this men and women? Because we wanted to be last, but because we want to come first. I and my team have declared that the next 2 years, this is war. We are going to get our first position in 2 years. We'll not only catch up with the competition, but we'll surpass them. But we know that this is not an easy task. And we have structured ourselves like an army. Elma commented that we have split the country into 5 war zones. Elma is the commander in Zone 2. General Monda. Monda is a very special guy. Can you please come forward? Training, special training. And he has been advising us of tactics and strategies as we enter into this war. And seriously, I'm not lying. You know. They can attest to that. He's been showing us videos of what to do before battle. So I can tell you that our team is well prepared. We've got the will, we've got the resources, we've got the support, and we've got you, our customers, to back us up. And not only that, we've got Tony Orozito there to write some motivation. Anyway, I really feel honored to be standing in front of you. I've just been at the helm of NetOne for only 3 months, but I can tell you that I've been in telecoms for much longer than that. I was the CEO of the Post and Telecommunications then for 2 years, but I think it was before my time. I was a bit young, a bit immature, but I've come back with a bit of experience, with some wisdom, and we mean business going forward. I can promise you that. Today we are here to celebrate 20 years of existence for NetOne. It is a special day for all of us, and I really want to appreciate the management of NetOne, those that were before me, for the pioneering work that they did. They went through a lot of challenges, resources were scarce, but they were so determined to get us to where we are. So I'm very privileged to take over. Well, not yet, but excuse me, I always and I would like to honor everybody who did what they did, to bring us here. We've got some lovely colors, orange, some very good brands. I'm a very strong marketing person from Coca-Cola. I know what good brands are. I know what brands which bond emotionally and internally with people. And I think that we've got these brands. So I just want for you to feel very happy. Get drunk if you can. Seriously, you're not driving back to Harare tomorrow. Please enjoy with us, celebrate with us, and I can promise you that we mean business. In 2 years, I can tell you we are going to overtake competition. We are lucky to be the firstborn son of government, with all its departments. We're told today at ZITF that government is the biggest client in terms of money, whatever they spend. So we are saying that we are in a very good position to take over and to put our flag up. But like I said, we do not underestimate the task. And I just like to thank the team that I have. It's a team of young and dynamic people, beautiful, energetic, the boys, and I could never ask for more. And I just say that for me, God has been preparing me for this task for the past 20 years. I truly believe that. And I can assure you that we are going to deliver. With these few words, please join me and my staff and my board of directors, friends and families to celebrate NetOne. Thank you very much.
We have come to the end, and I would like to ask for Mrs. Mlobane give us our closing remarks, and then we can go and network and have
all protocol observed in case I make a mistake. It gives me great pleasure to stand in front of you in such a crowded room, acknowledging the honor and privilege that has been bestowed on me, that I should represent the entire board of directors for NetOne, who in turn also represent the shareholder being the Ministry of ICT. I'm so grateful for that privilege. I'd like to take this opportunity to celebrate with you the 20 years of existence of NetOne. This whole year 2016 will see us celebrating throughout, and we are not going to celebrate just with pomp and ceremony, but we'll celebrate by increasing the numbers. You'll see the subscriber base increasing, and that will in turn translate to an increase in our top line, in our revenue. And that will also translate in NetOne being in a position to be even able to declare a dividend. That we can promise you in the next coming years. You'll see a transformed NetOne, a fired up NetOne, and all the things that we've heard in the past will be things of the past. I'm sure you've heard a lot of things about us, but those things are in the past. We are moving forward, and we're making sure that our network meets the promises that we've made to our subscribers, that the network will be a network of choice. And why would it be a network of choice? It will be a network of choice because it works. When you pick up the phone, you make a call, it goes through. And when you use it in terms of data, you are able to achieve what you want. Because government has put in a lot, has invested a lot of money in acquiring assets, and these assets will aim to make them sweat, and in turn will aim to please all our consumers. I'm hoping that every one of you here has got a NetOne line. If you don't have a NetOne line, we are encouraging you that tomorrow, please go and get one and make sure that you have a NetOne. Even if you have 2 lines, it's okay, but we are saying, please be on NetOne to really make us achieve our goals. I would like to take this opportunity to then thank everyone and say, celebrate with us this whole year. Let's make it a NetOne year, 2016. Thank you very much.